This is American breakfast sausage, is what I call it. And just get it going. You know the drill. Okay, now we're going to make the sauce. And I'm doing this with my laptop. I don't have a video camera, so the angles and everything may be kind of bad. I apologize. So this is 8 ounces of tomato sauce. And tomato paste. I'm using the whole, pretty much the whole 6 ounces. You don't have to. Oops, sorry, hit it. So that goes in like that. Just, I get most of it. I don't worry about it all. Scrape that. Then we're going to put in a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, about half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and just sprinkle some red pepper flakes in there, just whatever you want. You know, I like some in there. And then here is some dehydrated onion. I like to use that because it's so simple and easy. I'll put a couple teaspoons of that in there. Well, maybe like 3. Something like that. And you just mix it up until it's all combined. So that completes that step. It's really a simple recipe. You know, just keep stirring it until it's all combined. You can taste it. I don't think it needs any salt in there at all because the tomato sauce has quite a bit of salt in there. But I have used this on pizza, although I don't like as much tomato paste in here if it's on pizza. But I like a lot of tomato paste if it's on the bread, as you'll see. Okay, so next step coming up. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to slice your bread in half this way. And, well, kind of in half. I don't care about, I kind of want the bottom to be fairly thick. I don't care what the top looks like that much. This is probably about 14 inches, something like that. So okay, we got that done. And we'll set that aside. And we'll put the sauce on top. And I put gobs on there. Just as much as I can get. Pretty much, I've almost using it all. It's an average size. I kind of like to buy my bread. I wasn't picky because I only had one to choose from at the store, and that's something. But I usually like to get a longer one and kind of flatter bread so that the bread's not so thick. That's over an inch thick right there. But that's alright. It always turns out good. Then you take your sausage and just pile that on there. Let me get something different. And you want to get it all on there. The whole, excuse me. You want to get the whole pound of sausage on there. falling all over the place, but that's okay. Yay! It's gonna be good eats. Or is that copyrighted good eats? I don't know. Anyway, I got most of it on there. I'm gonna stop it for a minute and use my hands. I'm not gonna let you see. Yeah, I will. I kind of press it in there. Press it into that sauce. And hang on a minute. I'm going to stop. Okay, I've got all the sausage on there, so the next thing to do is put the mozzarella, however you say it, on here. So, put as much on there as you can get. At least I do. I use the whole package, which is, I don't think it's 16 ounces. I don't think it's a pound, but it's probably 10 ounces, something like that. Anyway, the more the better. Oh, I've got it on foil here too, because I always bake it on foil. Like that. Like that. Like that. And there's your masterpiece, almost ready. Almost ready to eat. Now it goes into the oven. I bake it at 400 degrees until it looks done. Until the cheese is all melted. How long is that? I don't know. We'll find out, and then I'll let you know, because I never have time to. Okay, I hope you don't mind I didn't show you putting it in the oven. Here's the top. What I do with the top is I butter it. This is not margarine. I never buy margarine. I don't believe in margarine. I think it's bad for you. Not that butter is good for you, but I think it's better for you than margarine. So I pretty much butter it all up nice and buttery. Can you see? Okay. Takes care of that butter. That was probably 1/4 of a stick, which would be about an ounce, I suppose. And then, I know this is horrible, very, very horrible, but this is bought in not freshly ground Parmesan or anything like that, but it was on sale, and it's not that bad. You know, for the longest time I would never buy this stuff, and I kind of bought some because it was on sale, and it's not that bad. Yeah, is it not as good? No. It's not like margarine, I'll tell you that. So I put some of that on there. Then what I do with this is after the Stromboli sandwich is done baking, I turn the oven off and I put this in there, you know, this side up, and kind of let it warm and melt a little bit. Okay. Okay, YouTube, it's ready to come out of the oven, and here it is out of the oven. Melted mozzarella is a wonderful creation, but browned mozzarella with the little brown spots is even better. You need to serve this with pepperoncinis. I love pepperoncinis, or whatever, take them or leave them. Also, a tossed green salad is wonderful, and Here's the top.